Alright guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing this Teen Titans trade. It's Teen Titans Go, Heroes on Patrol, but this is not the Teen Titans Go that you see today. It is actually the beloved 2000 show. Now Beast Boy is badly drawn in this one multiple times, and I think that's just artist diff, especially in this trade. So this is the book set I got it from Ollie's. Ollie's is like a smaller chain. It's where they get a bunch of pallets of stuff, and it's usually very cheap since it's going out of stock or they're getting rid of product. So yeah, you can catch some sales. This actually only costed me $2. It goes for like 30 something dollars usually, but you get 4 trade paperbacks about this size. And yeah, this is not the ongoing continuous, if that makes sense. See, they would have number issues. This is more like a bunch of specials all in one. So I believe this is the same people. They may have multiple artists. There we go. Beast Boy, yeah, they just couldn't do them. I'll summarize this first story, but we'll just kind of look at the art especially. Blackfire looking really great on that cover. Teen Titans Go, nicely drawn logo. Some portions they did wonderful. Like, I don't know why they went all out for certain characters. But we get a bunch of splash shots of the different characters. I like the style. But look how derpy it looks. It's just not good. That's the first thing I'm going to say. The art is not the highest quality completely through. Anyway, I'm going to summarize this story in the beginning till the end. So basically Starfire and Blackfire are racing. She's lied to everyone and said she's reformed and she's not won it. And we go on and then she keeps putting the city in danger. They're playing like Beast Boy toss, and like at one point she charges at Cyborg and knocks him out, knocks out Robin. So that's kind of what's happening. That's where Cyborg gets took out. Beast Boy gets thrown at one point in here. I also like these little chibi like parts they do in the bottom of the page. Sometimes they'll do it at the side. But overall, this first story is pretty solid for what it is. I just can't get over the Beast Boy being drawn so oddly. And did he get flung? Yeah, he did get flung. And basically what Blackfire is doing this whole story is she's trying to take out all the Titans. And what she wants to do is she wants to get Starfire by herself and take her to a bricker because she owes a bunch of money. And if we get towards the end, even Raven gets knocked out, which is crazy. See, this is where she's trying to take her hostage, and that's a pretty funny one. They'll tell riddles at times too. But we go to the next page. Starfire actually got everyone back, so as she was taking them out, she was rescuing them, and so Blackfire gets messed up. Now, I think it just kind of ends with her running away. And boom. This next story is just kind of dumb. So they're doing their normal thing, doing their normal job. I didn't like the way this one was drawn too much. The art is not good in this one at all. I think it's a different artist, but I can't tell. It's just quite off. And I noticed it a lot more here. Even Starfire is not drawn the same way. I think it's just trying to be a little... Yeah, look, she's not drawn the same. It's trying to be anime, but it's not. And they kind of sexualize the characters a lot more, as you can tell. But what happens is a bad villain ends up giving them clothes. I forgot about this villain because it's been quite a while since I've seen this show. But anyway, this is the villain himself. I didn't really care about this one much. It's not the worst though. So what he does is he gets them to wear the clothes. Beast Boy and Starfire. I almost said Raven, but it's Starfire that's wearing it. So is Beast Boy because he cares about his appearance. And what happens is he's trying to hypnotize the entire city. And that's whenever they have this like big Titans Day event. And this is actually continuous, this Titans Day. Even in today's books. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, going on. They get hypnotized, they get turned into zombies, and Gosh, it gets to a point where Cyborg gets this idea of using waves to wake him up and knock him out. And then he makes like this device and it shreds their clothes. This is where it gets overly sexualized. And it's pretty messed up. Here's one of Starfire. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that shouldn't be in here because this is more geared towards the child, but it's more like teenagers. So you're gonna have grown-ups and teenagers looking at this one especially. This next story, well, that was the end of that one. That one just wasn't that good. Basically what you heard is all the story is they get new clothes, and the clothes are mind readers. Everyone gets mind drained, and then a couple of the Teen Titans have to save the other two, as well as everyone else in the crowd. And then they blow the clothes off of everyone. These are supposed to be like little goofy stories. I just didn't enjoy the art at all in that one. This is about Gizmo and Cyborg mostly in this one. The art in this one's not too bad, actually. Now, I do enjoy these. Whenever they put these in, I love it. And a game in which the only move is not to play. What am I? And I know the answer to that one. That was actually war. Anyway, Gizmo and Cyborg are having a face-off. And what is Cyborg known for that Gizmo is also known for? Inventions. And what they do is he steals his inventions. Then Gizmo has to react by building a bigger invention. And what happens is the whole entire Teen Titans is trying to teach Cyborg a lesson to not keep building and adding things. Not only did he have this going on, but he also had like missiles coming out of his suit, and it went from that to giant robots, which both of them made giant robots. And yeah, it's very much what you would think of as Power Rangers. I think that's like a Power Rangers homage right there. It's pretty cool. It's like a little Easter egg. If you know, you know. But I don't think it's that deep. The art, it's pretty good actually. Like this one, I solidify it. I think it's worth it for what you've seen so far, yes. Because you're getting a lot of reading material right here. It's nice little kitty stuff. Cyborg's little team doesn't help him. They figure out the name of it and everything, and they don't really want to help him. This one is about Aqualad, and Aqualad... Yeah, Aqualad's like a cutie, I guess, to everyone else on the squad, all the girls, should I say. All the boys hate him because of jealousy. Anyway, Aqualad is on vacation or whatever, and at the pier they've been having troubles with, I guess, like a sea monster being in the way of everything. And so they finally put two and two together, Robin does, and he figures out and thinks that it's Aqualad. In reality, we move on, skipping. Still not there yet. We're getting there. We see Aqualad, and they're chasing him inside of this aquarium, as you can see up here. Beast Boy's the only one that can actually do much here, because he's the only one that can swim, right? So we go underwater and we finally figure out that Aqualad has an old-time friend, and she was saving a turtle that is really her boyfriend, and she's been causing disruptions because of that. And yeah, that's the end of the story. It doesn't really make sense, but hey, it's a cartoon, what can you say? This next story is actually a really good tie-in to the cartoon stuff. It may be based off of it, and I'm just not 100%. I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the Terror episodes. I would catch Teen Titans off and on the air. I didn't watch it as soon as the episodes come out whenever I was growing up. But yeah, here we go. Nice Terror story. This one's about Terror, more or less. Teen Titans are fighting together with her. Of course, Beast Boy is jealous and wants time with her. It's girls versus boys in the beginning. Starfire says it's girls' time and that girls should spend time together. Beast Boy is jealous, as I said. Deathstroke as well is involved in this, and this is actually one of the big things throughout the plot of Terra, is that Deathstroke and her working together. She's really, if you read Teen Titans, I didn't know this, but they're basically partners. She was underage and he was yeah, it's weird, very weird, but it was years back, so I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying whenever they wrote that originally, in their minds it was right. So, controversial. Don't want to talk about that. It's controversial. But anyway, Tara gets took by Deathstroke. They're looking for her. And yeah, the football field gets invaded by a bunch of Deathstroke's men. And then Tara comes out of nowhere to go and help them so she doesn't get suspected. And just a little cute story about her. We have another Great Magician story. This one I thought was pretty funny. This one I would suggest reading yourself. Just know Magician Man makes Beast Boy disappear. And Robin and everyone else has to figure out how to find not only Magician Man, but also Beast Boy. Robin's talking backwards and everything else in the story. It's very funny. They do use these side boxes very well. It's also a Tara story. So if you're a big fan of Tara, this is definitely a worthwhile to get. Think about how many kids ruined this book trying to do this maze. I think they knew they would do this. But as you can see, he's talking in backwards talk because, well, Magical Man himself made him do it. And, yeah, he made it look like the Titans Tower got shrunk and Beast Boy was gone forever. In the back is actually a Teen Titans coloring page, which I wouldn't color this because it's not meant to be. And Teen Titans silhouettes. I don't see what this would do for you. And yeah, it just tells you the rest of it. Tiny Titans. And that's the end. I basically tried to summarize it the best I could. I'm sorry if the camera angle's not the best and it was a little shaky. I'm trying to use my stand. But honestly, I gotta rate this a nice 7. I do think it's worthwhile. $2 still. That's like an 8 itself, you know what I mean? I'm rating this actual like trade a 7. I'm an adult, so I need a little more substance, not too much more. You know, I like that not Rick and Morty. Regular show was pretty good, and I like that one a lot. This one, it was good. Wasn't a lot of stuff that I was impressed with. But what else can you expect, man? It's just a fun little book with some fun stories, and it's not geared towards adults exactly. It's geared for an audience that's either at a teenage level or like, I guess you could say it could be grade school, but you'd have to read a little bit because I'm not going to say it's hard, but there is more complexity to it. It's not just a couple words. There is some actual words on the page. And there's like backwards talk and stuff, so easily at least a teenager. So I don't want to talk too much because, well, we're reviewing the Teen Titans Go. Heroes on Patrol, Trade 1. But yeah, I think this is worth a go. If you guys read this, tell me what your thoughts are. And also, what would you like to see for my videos when it comes to comics? Do you want to do this way? Or me go on the cam and do it that way? And just do it like me facing towards it and I face it towards you guys. I know it's a little easier, but I feel like I can't show you the guys art as well as I did today. Anyway, guys, stay safe and peace.